You did enjoy a bit of the nice weather when we had it.
I did.
A while ago. You're all over the place.
But I didn't enjoy it here. I went a little bit. Look at it. Okay, so that's at Allianz Field in St. Paul. That's the new soccer field, and that's where the Minnesota United play. But that's not who I was there to watch. I was there to watch the men's national USA team. So like the team who would go to the World Cup.
Oh, did they win?
Yeah, we won 4-0.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
I should have probably known that. That was a few days ago, right?
Yeah, so that's my boyfriend Austin. Though, like that is like 2 seats down or 2 rows down from our seats. We had great seats. So this was the game before. So that's Austin, and then his 2 sisters, Anna and Abby. We went with his family. We're big
and
soccer.
And you were sponsored by Nike, apparently.
Absolutely. But no, it was so fun. We're all big soccer fans. All of us played soccer our whole lives. My boyfriend is very passionate. Like tears were welling when the national anthem played.
Who did they play?
So the game before was Trinidad and Panama, and then we played Guyana, and we won 4-0.
And so
this
now
is for the
what
gold.
happens?
This is for the Gold Cup.
And is that like the golden ticket? Do I get a tour of a factory or something? Or
no, then they just like get the title. So it's like everybody in this region. So those 4 teams, eventually USA will play Trinidad. Trinidad is who beat us in order for us to go to the World Cup. Trinidad beat us, and they weren't that good of a team.
So we could go to the World Cup, is what you're telling me.
We could have. That was last year. The World Cup isn't again for another 3 years.
Oh, okay. As you can tell, I really keep up. Okay,
Jordan's learning with us.
This is the thing. I'm learning. Soccer wasn't a thing growing up.
Perham.
No. Like, I mean, there was like little kid soccer that you could maybe do, but like beyond that, we're just okay. Sorry, I was like, we're doing one-shots now. Anyway, so it wasn't a thing in Perm. Like, you just didn't.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Do it. Like, there legitimately was no
basketball,
team for
hockey?
it. Not even hockey, no.
Basketball and
football, if you want. Baseball, softball, the regulars like that. But yeah, and soccer is huge.
Huge. It was so fun. At one point, though, I was very confused. So there's like, they're called the American Outlaws. They're like the diehards. They follow the men's national team around, like whatever. And so they were all in the end zone. And at one point, they were doing this. And I was like, are we doing the skull chant? I was so confused. And my boyfriend looked at me, he's like, they're saying USA. I'm so sorry. I couldn't hear, and this is the skull chant.
Sure,
and they were going slow, so I was like, we're just doing some Minnesota
and they were
pride.
in Minnesota, so that would have made sense.
It literally I thought nothing of it, but it was a bad thing. But I got chills, so when the USA team walked out, Thunderstruck played.
Did you think of the Bison or what?
That song, like, I could cry listening to it. I almost cry every time, like, it plays at a Bison game. Just like...
Feeling emotional. All right.
Goosies.
I don't get that same feeling from it. I mean, it's a great song. I can't say I've cried to it, but...
It just, like, gets you pumped.
It gets a person pumped. Well, you know what else gets a person pumped? Today is National Selfie Day.
We need the song. Let me take a selfie.
Oh gosh, I don't think anyone needs that song. That song was hot for a hot second, and then it went away real quick.
So you're saying if you heard it out on a Friday night, you would still dance? You wouldn't dance?
You know me.
I do know him. He'd still dance. He's hating now, but
There would be a high kick and all the dancing.
Absolutely.
That would have to go with it. But do you remember when selfies first became a thing? Like, they haven't always been a thing.
My parents gave me so much hate in middle school because I had a digital camera that I bought myself just for selfies.
And that was like before, I mean, because you couldn't see yourself then, you know what I mean?
No, so
you had to be like pro selfie level, like not seeing
blind.
It. Yep, and just going for it. And then the flash was always on and everyone looked terrible.
Terrible. You looked white, your eyes were red. I had dark hair at the time, so like it was a full emo vibe.
And you used to like, I remember at least anyway, when it became a thing, you would like judge people for selfieing. You know what I mean? When they'd be like, let's take a selfie, you'd be like, or why don't we just get like a normal person to take our photo?
Oh yeah, like the total dad moment?
Yeah, you know, like and so that...
I do get really self-conscious taking selfies though in public.
It's weird because you're like, everyone's staring at me.
Gives me, just last night, one of our old coworkers, Christine, was in town and we went to a workout class together.
Christine Stanwood?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's in Fargo for like a very short, hot second. So she went to a workout class. She's like, let's take a selfie. And she's like, can you take it? I'm fine if you're taking it and we're in public. But all of a sudden, I was taking it, and all the eyes from the people on this side of the room were on me.
They sure get on you. They get on you.
And the back of my neck was drenched. I was like, and my smile, I just looked so uncomfortable. And she was like, why? I don't know. It's just a thing.
So, I actually like how I look better in selfies versus regular photos. And I think it's because then
as
you
long
can
as they get my good side.
Well, in the angle. I'm all about the angles, and lighting or everything in photos. And like, if you could take the photo like here, that's like the best.
Yeah.
Everyone looks great from me.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, you got to really raise it up so that way everyone's like, chin is up.
Snapchat has that new filter now too, where you look like matte and poreless, and like, I'm like, can you just put that on my face?
I want this permanently.
Now, please, do you have a makeup line where I can achieve that?
We'll work on that. But you know what's better than maybe a National Selfie Day? Do you have pets?
I have 2 amazing angel cats.
That's right. We've talked about this.
We've talked
Yep.
Shout out to my guys, Max. And Max is, oh my gosh, Max is R.I.P. I did not mean to say Max. Fluffy and Walter.
I love my cat so much. This is the dead one. I forgot he wasn't living anymore.
My cats are Fluffy
I'm
and Walter.
taking away your cat love card because you just blew that one.
Okay, but Max still needs a shout out. R.I.P. But anyway.
Who are do you
my
actually
real
have
cats,
2 cats? Or
my real
is that
cats
just
are
a made-up
Walter.
one?
Walter, he's orange.
And is
Fluffy.
he alive?
He's alive.
Okay, good.
And we adopted him last summer, and then we have Fluffy, and he's black and white. He looks like a cow.
Very nice. Well, today is Take Your Dog to Work Day. Sorry, the can't. I can't say that. The cat can't come. That's what I wanted to say. That was an alliteration.
Your coffee mug, and he'd just.
And that's why I'm not a big cat person. But anyway, new research suggests that companies might want to allow pets in the office. We need a studio dog.
Well, Hutch brings his dog in when there's
Pedro.
When there's a storm. Pedro is roaming around.
He's pretty good. Well, let's see why apparently it's such a good thing to do.
Look at that cute dog.
Yeah,
And there might not be any audio to this. There it is.
She is pretty chill. I mean, she gets so much interaction with like everybody else brings their dogs.
Sabrina brings Kaya to work every day at Procore. The software company came in number 2 on Rover.com's list of the most dog-friendly companies. Hundreds of employees bring their dogs to work on Procore's Southern California campus, which includes areas for pets and their owners to walk and play.
I'm never feeling rushed to rush home after work to go let her out or try to rush home during my lunch break to take her for a walk. And it just makes me feel really supported by our company.
In a Rover.com survey, 75% of dog owners said being able to bring their dog to work makes them more likely to stay with their employer.
It sets the tone for our culture.
Steve Mayer says Procore's pet policy is a selling point when recruiting new employees.
I think it does set such a great atmosphere for everyone in the environment, whether you love dogs or not, just because in general people are happier when there's animals around.
That includes employees who don't own pets, like Abe Alba, who says he especially appreciates his furry coworkers when dealing with frustrating sales calls.
It's nice when, after having one of those calls, you can just turn around and there's just like a dog laying there. You can just lay with it and pet it and even take it on a walk.
The dogs make even the roughest day at the office easier to take. Chris Martinez, CBS News, Carpinteria, California.
I love dogs, but they don't love me. Do you want to know how many times I've been bitten by dogs?
Just one?
Random dogs. No, 3 times. 3 times I have bitten by random dogs. Every time I'm always like, is it okay if I pet your dog? And they're like, yeah, they're friendly, and they hate me.
Do you let them smell you?
I do. They say that dogs are a judge of character, so that might have something to do with it. I don't know. That doesn't bode very well for me.
Okay, well, moving quickly
Yeah,
on
let's
from
move
that.
on from that.
I didn't stay up late for this, but you might have noticed something very familiar on Seth Meyers' show last night. The KVLY mug was on Seth's desk, and Seth Meyers features a coffee mug from a different NBC affiliate on each show, and we just got to be the lucky ones.
We got our little coffee shout out.
Look at that.
Here's to you, Seth. Loving that.
Cheers.
But now let's give away some umbrellas. You might need them today, too. Shed Rain umbrellas will be given away on North Dakota Today through June 28th. And today's winners, Bailey, you want to let them know who they are?
Today's winners is Janelle Head of Harvey, North Dakota, and Patricia Muldoon from West Fargo.
Congratulations.
Yay! Come pick them up.
Come pick them up, yeah. We are going to be right back. And when we come back, Abby's talking about a Nordic Fest, and we're going to see what we can catch at the movies this weekend.
Ooh, okay.